stadium. Monroe's throw, here's Trevor Stephen. Monroe playing it in low, there's Ian Ferguson. Not a bad effort on the turn by Ian Ferguson. Played it low this time by Monroe. There was Ferguson. White going to meet him.
We may just have seen Rangers' last chance there, Jock. But although it's not been a brilliant footballing cup tie, it's been tremendously hard fought. There's been no quarter asked nor given. Not a lot of goalmouth incidents, Jock. But Celtic have taken advantage of the one they had, certainly.
Billy McNeil there, indicating to his players the 90 minutes are over. But he'll still be looking for total concentration until the injury time is completed. Up goes Butcher. There's Mike Galloway. The offside decision against Andy Walker. And I can tell you that the Man of the Match award this afternoon has been given to Paul Elliott, the Celtic centre-half, and I could have no quibble with that. Here's John Brown playing the free kick to Monroe. Ball lumped into the box there. Elliott gets to it, as he has done so often for Celtic. Careless one by McStay. There's Peter Grant going in. Ball spinning away there. Dodds keeps it in for Monroe, but the whistle has gone for a Celtic free kick. Well, it looks as though the Rangers Scottish Cup hoodoo under Graham Souness continues. Celtic season remains alive, it would appear, if they can hang on now in these closing few seconds. There's Jakinovski down to Miller, taking the ball to the corner flag. I reckon he will not play this in, he'll keep it at the corner flag. Invite John Brown to play it out. Here's Monroe. We've had more than 2 minutes of additional time played. Derek White cutting across, and Pat Bonner telling his defenders he's in charge. Pat Bonner a little bit intimidated there with that little pat on the head of Ian Ferguson. That sort of gesture might cause trouble. Bonner, the mildest of men. That long kick out, giving the throw to Rangers. All eyes now on the referee, Billy McNeil, anxious about the time being added on. We've had 3 minutes additional time. There certainly have been some stoppages and some time wasting. But there goes the final whistle. Celtic have won. Rangers are out of the Scottish Cup. Tommy Coyne scored the goal just on half-time, which has resulted in these scenes of jubilation at Celtic Park. The Celtic players have been in a lot of trouble, and Hazelwood has Billy McNeil.
Billy McNeil, it's Rob McLean actually, the goal that keeps Celtic's season alive and the game that keeps Celtic's season alive.
Yes, I think it was a game we were entitled to win, Rob. We wanted to win it, but equally we wanted to play well. We did play well, and when we were against the cost in the second half, we never looked at losing a goal. I'm delighted for the boys because this victory is down to them. They wanted this victory, they've got it. I hope it's a good night for them.
They responded terrifically well, and it was a terrific team performance.
It was a superb team performance. You can see the frustration that Rangers feel just at this particular minute, but we're delighted. They can say what they want. We were the better side on the day, and I think we're entitled to win.
Paul Elliott is man of the match. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely magnificent. Paul's obviously he's had his critique at different times, but I felt he was superb today amongst a team full of superb players.
Billy, thanks very much. Thank you.
So there's the scene, the Celtic supporters celebrating. They've won this afternoon's fourth round Scottish Cup tie by 1-0. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Get on the ball with the Daily Record. Read Alec Cameron's big match report tomorrow in the paper that's Scotland's #1. Don't miss Cameron's candid comments, only in tomorrow's Daily Record.
Now, can Scotland just before half-time? Oh, in there! That's there towards Bruce Rioch, nodding in again towards Macari. Oh, and Dalglish! And it's there, number 2, Kenny Dalglish!
Out in front. And the ball's in the net! And that's a crazy goal!
1-0 to Scotland!
Jordan. And it's a goal! A deflection. But Scotland...
For video, watch Woolworths.
Park. Jack Charlton, Celtic, were they winners, do you think, today?
I think they had the best of the second half. I thought Rangers would have been unlucky to be a goal down at half time. But the second half, certainly Celtic pushed on, and maybe that was because Rangers had to push a few. Well, they threw another man on the front, left him a bit thin across midfield, and Celtic got at them on the break, and maybe could have scored again.
You were saying towards the end to me, Jack, that Celtic were giving away. They were playing a bit naively. They were giving the ball away when they should have been holding on to it.
Last 5 or 6 minutes, I couldn't believe it. I mean, Chris Morris is playing balls short into people's feet that are coming off and getting them. I mean, the butcher tackle, he invited his player to get killed. You know, and there were a few times like Paul McStay on the right. He's trying to play balls to wide men instead of knocking the ball in behind him. Once you turn a defence at that stage and you make them go fetch the ball and you chase them, you gain time. And they were trying to play game. They were trying to waste time, which was antagonising the referee. Had they done it in the correct way, I mean, this has been a fault of Celtic for a while. I've seen Celtic do this. I saw them do it in the European Cup tie here when you know, instead of playing for time, they were trying to score another goal.
And they must have been giving Billy McNeil heart failure.
Heart failure.
You're a manager, you know how that must feel.
That's right. I mean, you give the ball to your goalkeeper who humps the ball up the other end.
Right.
Or you play the ball in behind people and you turn them in and you chase them. If you let them go bring it back, they get an advantage. But I mean, Rangers in the last minute might have equalised on a ball that was played wide. I think it was Stephen got on the ball, knocked it to his fullback. It wasn't closed down. Ball got played in and somebody whipped it over the top of the bar. I mean, you shouldn't have a chance like that at that stage of the game. The ball should either be in the back of the crowd or right in the other corner where you're having to go fetch it back from.
But preferably in the back of the crowd. Paul Elliott, man of the match, Jack. Now, you said to me that certainly would be your choice of player.
Yeah, I thought Paul Elliott was... The second half was brilliant. I thought he won everything, his attitude and his aggression. He won everything, he cleared everything. He never gave a chancy ball in the game. Packy had very little to do in the goals. What he had to do, he did magnificently. I mean, you could have given him it because he's done everything right.
OK, Jack. Paul Elliott, man of the match, but goal scorer Tommy Coyne. And he is now with Rob McLean.
Tommy Coyne, the goal that saves Celtic's season. How do you feel?
Oh, fantastic. Saves my season as well. First goal for about 3 months.
Yeah, your season's been dodgy at times. You've taken a fair bit of stick, both from the critics and from the fans. You must feel that not just your goal there, but your performance answers some of that.
I'm just pleased to get a goal at the end of the day and get in the next round of the cup. Fantastic for the boys.
What do you remember of the goal?
Hit the back of the net, that was it.
Which part of your anatomy did it come off?
I think it was my left thigh it came off, but I couldn't care what bit on my body it came off, it went in.
Looking forward to a good cup run and hopefully, obviously for you, Hampden.
Yeah, hopefully a good run in the side now and maybe another few goals before the end of the season.
Tommy, well done.
Thank you.
Tommy Coyne saying there that he scored the goal with his eye.
Well, it was one of those balls that when Chris Wood's got a hand to it and it fell, he was sliding in on the ball. Had the ball gone straight across the goals, he'd have probably knocked it in. But you're sort of hanging on trying to get to a ball and he was trying to slow up to get it in. And then the ball went in off his leg or off his body or anything. He's quite right. He didn't care how it went in, as long as it went in that direction.
Because of the conditions, Jackie, there were half chances all over the place, and we can see one now. Gary Stevens, I mean, he came pretty close here. Mo Johnson did well. He said this cross was terrific.
Ball across from Johnson, and Gary Stevens came in. He was just obstructed in his approach to the ball, and the ball was very difficult. It was going to bounce in front of him, and he had to get it exactly right. But the ball from Mo Johnson, yeah, it was terrific. I mean, that's exactly, if you're a kid in watching, when you get into that position, never mind volleying shots at goals, get him across the face, and it could have been an equaliser.
In the dying moments, Jackie, 2 terrific saves from Chris Woods. Now, he kept Rangers in it. The first one coming from Mike Galloway. Now, this was a great save.
Well, this is at a time when they were being allowed to settle on the ball, Celtic, and push an extra man forward, and he comes inside and whacks it well. And to be fair, had it been anywhere to the right or left of Chris, it would have gone in.
And he beat it down well, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he hit it and it beat it and then he got to it right. But he does that a lot, Chris Woods. You know what he was doing. He wasn't a mistake there.
Sure. Celtic could have tied it up towards the end because Jakinowski ran right in on Woods. And obviously that was the key moment, because if he'd made it 2-0 just in the dying moments,
you see more balls.
Rangers were finished.
This was a tremendous ball for Jack. When Jakinowski came in, it's one of those balls that when you hit him firmly, the goalkeeper will expect it to be hit firmly and his body will take the ball. Jimmy Greaves would have gone and clipped him, or Dennis Law would have gone and just
slipped it over him.
Just instead of going like that, they just clipped it, you know, and it would have gone in the air because the goalkeeper's committed that way. And anything you do in the air, and I thought he would have done it there.
We've already said, Jackie, towards the
been
end, Celtic lived dangerously. Rangers came close. Now, Ian Ferguson, look at this effort. I mean, this was
this one,
extremely
when he's
close.
knocked back, he's allowed to stand there and knock a ball in, and there's nobody come next to him. I mean, that you must mark people in situations like that. Somebody's got the man on the ball, somebody's covering, somebody get the man that can knock it in. If the ball doesn't get played into the box, there's going to be no problem. Once it gets played in the box, that can happen.
Sure.
I mean, that ball went over the top, could have gone the back of the net, and you've got a 1-1
This
draw.
man has enjoyed this game. We're going to have a break. Rejoin us in just a couple of moments.
I have enjoyed it.